Hey guys, welcome to What Makeup. If you're new here, then hi, I'm Bon and welcome to my channel. The first thing I'm sure you guys are noticing right now is my short hair again. Yes, I went ahead and cut them a little more short this time because I can't believe but they grew out so fast. I got my hair cut like so recently and I was telling my hairdresser that like I just got a blunt and they grew out so quickly. So this time around I just went and told him that cut them a little more short so that I can enjoy this length for a while. But this is not a hair tutorial or a hair video, but a makeup video that I have for you guys where I'm going to finally test out the new Huda Beauty foundations. This one is the older one that I have with me, which I can't believe I finally have in my life and I finally bought. And I have this one, which is the newer formulation, which comes with the name 4Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. I have the outer packaging with me as well, but I took it out because in terms of the packaging, I don't think there's really much difference in the outer one. It's the same. Even in the internal packaging, I don't think you can really tell much of a difference. They are the same plastic bottle, which comes with the black lid, and both of them come with a pump. So the only thing that I did notice the first time is that you can tell in terms of, I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but the older one, which is this one that I have with me on this side, it looks a lot more golden and has a lot more olive undertone versus the new one, which kind of looks, if the reflection would go, which kind of looks a lot more, I would say, neutral. So I don't know how they're going to look and appear on my face. This is also the first time where I will be wearing the Huda Beauty original foundation, because if I may say so, in the world of foundations, if there was one foundation that I did not feel like trying out and I did not feel like, you know, doing like a review or like a wear test, it was the Huda one. And sadly, that's because it's a matte foundation and I have dry skin, and something that is matte and the way it looks matte from, you know, the videos I saw, from the pictures and how Huda even claimed it to be, it's like literally like having like a skin tuned face, like you have almost like a filter on your face. And that kind of made me feel very scared and very wary of ever trying it or wearing it. But then I finally bought this from Nykaa, and the new one I got from Makeup Anew. This is an Instagram handle that I do buy international makeup products from, and she is someone that I trust, and she has quite like a very authentic like dealing and pricing and everything that she does. I'm going to leave all the details in the description box. So this is me with my bare skin, no makeup, nothing. I have just prepped my skin really well today because I feel these are very matte foundation. Even the luminous one I think is a matte foundation in the more like consistency, and with matte foundation and my skin being dry, I need a very good skin prep. So I have prepped my skin with a very good moisturizer, but that's about it. I have nothing else on my face. So this is the previous one, the 4Filter high coverage foundation, which I'm going to do on the left side of my face, and this is the luminous matte, the new one that Huda has launched, which I will apply to the right side of my face. So we're going to start with a pump each of both. So first I'm taking the previous one, the older Huda Beauty foundation. I'm taking a full pump. It looks so full coverage, I'm so scared. So this is the previous one, and I'm taking a pump of the newer one. And on the first glance, I don't know if you guys can see, the luminous matte has a little bit of a lighter color, if you guys can make out in the bottle. Outside the bottle actually I can't make out much in terms of the difference, but on pumping them, there's definitely a little bit of more yellowish and olive kind of a tone in the older version versus the newer version, which is a lot more, I would say, like golden, but a lot more neutral. It doesn't look very olive. So I don't know if both sides of my face are going to look different in color, but we're just going to do the same thing as I normally do. I am going to dot this. Which one was the left side? Okay, this is the left side. So I'm going to dot this on my face, and I feel this is a little bit of a high, like quick drying foundation. So I'm going to start blending out quickly, else what I've seen from the videos of people applying and trying out this foundation, it starts to set very quickly. So you want to move in fast. It really feels like very thick, like just on the back of my hand when I'm moving it. It has a very thick and full coverage kind of a feeling, and it claims to be that. So like really like cover all your freckles or your marks or your scars. And I've seen videos of people like really having cystic acne and acne like marks and pores and everything on their face, and it really like gives like a faux filter on your face. It covers everything. So this is the original Huda applied to the left side of my face already, and I've taken one pump, and honestly it doesn't look bad. The first glance that I'm seeing myself in the mirror, and I'm also seeing myself in my viewfinder, I don't think it looks that scary matte that I felt that it's going to really look dry and it's going to exaggerate like my skin and my texture. It doesn't look like that at all right now, but that's also because my skin is probably like well hydrated. Maybe that's the reason it works fine for me, but it's definitely like matte. It doesn't feel any like there is no space or any scope of like blending out the foundation. If you go in on applying it on your face, you have to move very fast into applying it very quickly and blending it out, and I can already feel like it's really setting in fast. And if I move my face like this, because this is actually the test of how a foundation feels after applying on your face, if I move or like just twinge my face and my eyebrows, I feel like it's very like full coverage. So it's thick and I can feel like there's something on my skin. But overall, on the look of it, I'm not mad at it at all. I don't think it looks bad. It does look very nice and very, very flawless. I'm just going to take like a fresh pump and I'm going to do the same thing, dot it on my face. So this definitely has a more neutral tone. Like I can make out in terms of like even applying it, there's not a lot of difference, but on the first pump itself, this has a lot more, like I think it looks a lot more fair, and this claims to not oxidize also. So the previous one, a lot of people did end up buying a couple of shades lighter than their original skin tone, because if you are having a foundation oxidize on your skin tone, you want to go in a couple of shades lighter, because then it's going to match to your original skin complexion and color. At a first glance, it does look a little bit like shiny, I would say. Like it does have that luminosity at some point in terms of the consistency. In terms of the color match, I think in person when I'm seeing the new version, the 320G shade that I am wearing, Tres Leches, it's I think a little bit light for me, a little bit light. Maybe I need to go one shade darker in this, because if this doesn't oxidize, and I'm going to like do check-ins through the day, and if say in an hour or so it doesn't oxidize, it doesn't like change really the color of itself over my skin, then probably I will have to go in with a darker color in this shade and in this range the next time I want to buy this foundation. The older version actually matches me a lot better, and it looks a lot more like cohesive with my neck. This one, like I can pull it off with my makeup, like bronzer and blush and everything, and I've done my concealer, and I don't really like foundations that are very light and I have to make it work. So we are stuck with one more bottle of foundation that doesn't match me, but then that's all part of this job. So there we have it, both the foundations blended out. This side is the older version, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation in the older like matte formulation, and this side is the newer formulation, which is the Luminous Matte. There's not a lot of difference. I do feel both of them are mostly matte, and this probably has a little bit of the luminosity, but it's still not a dewy foundation anywhere. It does not feel dewy, it does not feel hydrating. Honestly, on my skin, it kind of just feels a little bit like, I would say like a very, very light amount of luminosity, but it mostly feels matte. So there is definitely a color difference in the newer formulation, so you guys will have to check that out. So we're going to see how this wears, and this is going to be the one side of my face and the other half, and I'm going to do all my makeup and everything and come back and show you guys everything how it looks. And yeah, let's see how our day goes and how the foundation wears. So I'm back after doing my entire face of makeup. I've kept the makeup very, very basic, very, very like everyday, because I want to see how the foundation wears. But the first thing that I have to say while doing my makeup is that I did not set my face with powder, and that for me is something that is out of the ordinary, because no matter what foundation I've used, and I have used matte foundations before, something like the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, but I did have to set it with powder. But with this, I have not touched powder at all. I did apply some powder, loose powder under my eyes, because I went in with my concealer, but that's about it. Like there's really no powder at anywhere over my face, not on my cheeks or my forehead. And it looks like the foundation kind of has set itself. So even in the newer formulation, The older one, I think a lot of people did claim this, that this foundation sets itself, and if you have dry skin and if you have not really that oily kind of skin, you really don't need to set this with powder at all, and it's like that kind of full matte coverage that it just sets itself. Even with the luminous one, I didn't feel the need to, and if you guys can even look on my face, and I'm going to come close and show you my face, it does not look like it needs powder at all. It kind of looks almost like it set itself completely on my face. Overall, I would just say that it does not look very bad in terms of the shade match now, because I have applied my blush and bronzer and everything. But if I do have the option of maybe going one shade darker in the newer formulation, that's what I'm going to do the next time, because somewhere, I mean, I don't know, obviously it's not visible to like everyone, but to my naked eye, I can make a difference in the color match, and something that does not match my neck is a foundation that I will not be comfortable on wearing. The second thing I will definitely state is that yes, the new one doesn't have the fragrance, which was something that a lot of people had a gripe about, and I think a lot of women who do not enjoy fragrance, and I think the previous one, I didn't smell it that strong, but it does have fragrance, and a lot of people, I think, keep getting that fragrance throughout the entire day after applying it on their face. So of course the newer formulation does not have fragrance, which is great. It also claims to be non-comedogenic, so it's not going to clog your pores. And this, the older one, I think a lot of people said that it made them break out, so maybe that is something that will remain to be seen over using it over time, and probably it depends on how much you're going to use and how on and often you're going to wear it, and if it breaks you out or not. But overall, I think it definitely looks nice, and I have nothing like really out of the world to say about it right now. But we shall see how it wears, and I will show you guys in a couple of hours. It's currently 3:39 p.m. and this is how it looks right now. So I'm here for my first check-in, and it's about, what's the time, 7:50 p.m. so I'm just about to go and head for my dinner. But before that, I just wanted to show you guys my face, my skin, how it looks, my foundation. So this is how it looks. This side is the one that I'm wearing, the previous formulation, the original Huda Beauty foundation, and my right side is the one with the luminous matte finish, the new formulation that she's launched. And I honestly, like, I haven't like done any touch up. There is no powder, there's nothing that I have done. If I come close to the camera, you guys can see that it does look a little bit more like, I would say, like the natural oils of my skin has obviously kind of like come up on the surface, so it kind of looks a little bit dewy, but overall it doesn't look bad. It kind of like, I kind of enjoy the finish, and it's not even feeling that heavy or that cakey on the skin. The only thing that I have noticed, and while I'm also looking in the viewfinder over here, is that the side where I have applied the original formulation, the original Huda Beauty foundation, I have like a couple of like zits coming out. One that which is near my chin over here, and one which is above my lip or my like side of my cheek, and just over here near next to my lips. So this is something that I've just noticed. I obviously didn't have like any breakouts or any zits before, and this is one of the things that a lot of people did complain about the Huda Beauty foundation, and I have actually faced the same even with the MAC foundation. I do not use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid because of the same reason, that it breaks me out, it clogs my pores, and it's just a formulation that hasn't worked for me or for my skin. This side absolutely looks flawless, like there's nothing, there's no like any zits or anything that have come out. My skin looks pretty much the same. But yeah, on this side of my face, apart from this is just the texture obviously that has come because the foundation is matte, and obviously it has settled into my skin, so I will still ignore that. But these two zits are definitely new to my eye, and yeah, that's how the foundation is looking right now. I'm going to go and head for my dinner, and I'm going to get back and show you guys how my skin and the foundation looks in a couple of hours. So it's 10:28, 10:29 right now in the night, and I'm almost about to end my day. I'm already in my pajamas, and I'm just about to head and take my makeup off. But obviously before I do that, I want to show you guys how my skin and how my foundation is looking. It still looks the same, honestly. I don't think I've seen really a lot of difference through the day, like in terms of like checking myself in the mirror or in the camera. I don't think there's a lot of difference in terms of how the foundation has held. It kind of has really stayed put pretty well. So there's definitely, I have to give it to this foundation, that if you are looking to really wear a foundation for long hours somewhere, I will definitely suggest and recommend you guys that you test it out, try it out, wear it out. And this is definitely one of those foundations that really makes sure that it's going to stay put and it's going to stay in place. But in terms of the formulation, yes, I will say that of course the newer one is definitely a very good launch for a lot of us. Of course the old one gets discontinued, but if you do have the older version and if you have faced the similar problem like I did today, that my skin kind of like broke out on the side where I've applied the older one, I will say that yes, it may be the reason that it clogs the pores. It may be the reason that it is a very thick and full coverage foundation, and the fact that it's so matte, the fact that it's so full coverage, I think the skin just does not get like itself any space to breathe, and it really like makes sure that your skin is taut. So that is the reason why that I have never really tried out this foundation before, and I've always stayed clear of it. But I think with the new one I will probably see myself wearing it on and often. And oh god, my kajal is also starting to smudge now. But the way it looks in general, I think it's quite a well and good wearing foundation, and I don't really have any complaints about it. So that's all I had for this video of Huda Beauty foundations for you guys from What Makeup. I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and it does help you in deciding and making up your mind if you should buy the new foundation from Huda or not. If you did enjoy watching this video, then make sure you thumbs it up. And if you are new to my channel and want to watch more videos from me and What Makeup, then make sure you subscribe. And also don't forget to hit the notifications bell because you don't want to miss any of my weekly uploads. I'm going to see you guys next week. Have a great week ahead and a great night and a good night from me. I'm going to see you guys next time. Take care, stay safe, bye.